Good afternoon, and thank you all for coming. My name is Allison, and today I'm going to be telling you about two of my favorite cities, Barcelona and New York City. The reason I've chosen to discuss these two cities is because they are two places that are a part of who I am as an individual. I grew up in Westchester County, right outside of New York City, and thus have spent a lot of time in New York. Last year, I had the wonderful opportunity to travel abroad, and I chose to live in Barcelona for 4 months. Today, I'm going to be telling you about how Barcelona and New York are both similar and different, as well as my experience in both locations and what I like about each city. The topics I will focus on are transportation, physical appearance, nightlife, and food, as well as my opinion. Barcelona and New York City are similar in their design in the sense that they are both based on grid systems. I've spent a lot of time in New York City and believe it is relatively easy to navigate once it is understood. I think Barcelona is similar to New York in this way. Once the city is figured out, it is easy to get around. The only major difference between the two in terms of navigation is the metro system. The Barcelona metro system is easy to figure out. After just a few weeks of living in Barcelona, I felt as though I had mastered the subway system. On the other hand, many consider the New York City metro system to be extremely confusing and complicated. I have spent so much time in New York City and still cannot seem to figure out all of the lines. I plan to live in New York City this summer after my graduation and hope that I will be better able to navigate the system. However, it is evident that Barcelona is a little bit easier based on how I figured it out in just a few short weeks. When my family came to visit me in Spain, I was able to take them on the metro and teach them the subway system. They were definitely very impressed at how comfortable I was at using the public transportation system in Spain. Barcelona and New York are both beautiful cities, but in different ways. I love that Barcelona is located right on the port. I think the Barcelona beaches are one of the best aspects of the city. New York is an island and has rivers. However, the water view in New York City cannot even be compared to that of Barcelona. The beach in Barcelona is truly breathtaking. Almost every day that I was in Spain, I would go to the beach. It was a great place to relax and kick back and have fun with friends. One of the best aspects I miss most about being in Barcelona was being so close to the beach. Both New York City and Barcelona have an excellent nightlife. They are both filled with great clubs and bars. I love going out in New York City because I am comfortable there and I know all of the hot spots. However, I think the Barcelona nightlife is absolutely amazing. All of the clubs are gorgeous and the music is great. The nightlife that exists in Barcelona is hard to find in any city all over the world. I never really thought much about the food in New York City. It is the food of my home country, and therefore I am, of course, comfortable with it. I have been to some of the best restaurants in New York that are excellent, and I've been to some average ones as well. After I went to Barcelona, I came to appreciate the food at home. I do like tapas and seafood, but I hate ham, which is very popular in Spain. I went to some great restaurants in Barcelona, but I never really fell in love with the food. However, it was definitely an experience living in Spain because of the food. Spanish food helped me better understand Spanish culture. I also tried many things that I usually would be uncomfortable trying. I hope that you enjoyed my comparison of the two cities. If you ever have a chance to visit either Barcelona or New York, I highly suggest that you do. I had an amazing experience living in Barcelona for 4 months. It was very interesting to explore Barcelona as a city in terms of history, culture, transportation, food, and nightlife, and then compare it to my hometown of New York City. The reason I chose to tell you about these two cities today is because I've spent significant time in both places. Traveling the world is a part of who I am as an individual. I feel that living in two cities, like Barcelona and New York City, has made me the cultured and experienced person that I am.